Yeah, I think some in all kind of different language down there right now, you know.
You only try to pass back and miss again. Only try to strike back and miss again. Doesn't matter if it was there or it wasn't there, you miss, right? It doesn't matter. But it's you say snatching. I never tell you it's snatching. If you bring out an allegation about yourself and say snatching, you was petty long time, so we'll go make you in for me petty now, G. Let's do always want to rape a man, and that was moving my big shot. The guy my waist all that time I coming down, they going there.
So ladies.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Danielle's Style on YouTube. My name is Danielle, and on this channel we deal with topics from business to style. This topic, we would be dealing with some violence that occurred recently in the Silots area in Trinidad, which is close to Port of Spain. So it seems there was a shooting and a fire, and I'll read about it from this article that I found on Facebook. So the article starts, 3 dead and 7 injured in Silots shooting. A drive-by shooting in Silots last night has left 3 persons dead and multiple others hospitalized. Reports indicate that shortly after 8 p.m. last night, gunmen opened fire from a vehicle driving along Pioneer Drive, Silots. Officers alleged that the intended target of this shooting was Cedric Burkie. However, he was not harmed in the incident as he was able to lay flat on the floor until the shooting stopped. Then I'll move on to the next post. The TPS, that would be the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, has also been placed on alert as some persons also speculate that there will be reprisal shootings. As a second voice note circulating on WhatsApp seemed to indicate that persons with ill intent toward Muslims will be taking action to kill anything Muslim, women in hijab and children. This incident seems to reignite a long-standing feud between the Rasta City and Muslim gangs. At the start of this video, I would have played some audio that I also found on Facebook, which alleges that this woman who was shot, Tracy Julius Rogers, seemed to be some kind of reprisal killing. In the voice note, as you heard, it is alleged that it is her telling certain people that they missed, so they were trying to shoot. It seems the community leader, Burkie, as he is fondly known, and they did not hit him. So later on, it seems they came back to the area. They called out to her in front of her house and they shot her. And then there was also a fire, and I will include that little image here, where it is claimed that relatives of this woman who was killed in that fire. It seems that this is part of the whole Muslim Rasta City gangs that erupt in violence and then they cool down and then they heat back up and then they cool down. So this seems to be a time where they are heating up. There is also a voice note that I heard. I did not record it to put in the video because it was just too graphic. It was a lot of, like, there was a man and he was threatening to kill anybody, and yeah, we didn't really need to go through all of that. So as the police and of course other people who would be following these things closely, I don't follow it closely though, but other people who would have followed these things closely, there is more to come. So people, be careful out there as you are going about your daily business, and try your best to keep peace, joy, and positivity in your hearts. You can leave comments below the video on what you think about the situation. And if you want to hear more and see more videos with news from Trinidad and Tobago and around the world, you can subscribe to my Daniel Style YouTube channel. Thanks so much for listening and watching. Bye.